Hello students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'm going to cover news from last week of Tripura regarding the current affairs. This is the link for our Telegram channel along with the QR code. You can like, share, subscribe if you really like our effort, and you can also comment below if you have any suggestions. So without further ado, let's begin with the first news. Now the first news is that Tripura is trying to be self-reliant by 2030 with regards to potato cultivation, and for that purpose they have made some partnership with a global organization. The name of that organization is International Potato Center. That organization is headquartered at Peru. The capital of Peru is Lima, and the director of that International Potato Center is Simon Heck. As you can see here, Simon Heck is the director. And as for the Indian counterpart, Indian Potato Association director is Neeraj Sharma. Both were present in Tripura, Agartala, and they both have done some memorandum of understanding together. And in that meeting, our agriculture minister, he was also present, as you can see in the picture, and his name is Sri Ratan Lal Nath. So these are the important points that we need to remember regarding potato cultivation. Let's move on to the next news. Next news is that Tripura have introduced common uniform policy for government school. As you can see here, mandate standardized school uniforms for class 1 to 12 across the state. Now some major points is that all Vidya Jyoti schools will share a common uniform. Then there's PM Sri schools. They will maintain another uniform of their own design, and the remaining other government schools, they will adopt a single pattern and color scheme. Now there were some exemption regarding this uniforms. 4 schools have been exempted from this, and those are Shishu Bihar, Umakanto, Shukhomoy, and PM Sri Radha Kishore school from Unakoti district. Now in the year 2025, old and new both will be accepted. So from the year 2026, only new uniforms will come into effect. So these are some important points from this news. Let's move on to the next news. The next news is an interesting one. Tripura, they have made some memorandum of understanding with Google, and the memorandum of understanding was regarding Chakma language. As you can see here, some Chakma words that were uploaded to Google for translation. And currently in Tripura, there are 123 schools that are teaching the Chakma language. Some important facts from this news is that August 7th is the Chakma Language Day that is observed across the state, and 7 subcommittees were also formed regarding this memorandum of understanding. And as far Google has informed us is that there are around 50,000 words which have already been compiled, and efforts are underway to expand this repository of Chakma language. So let's move on to the next news. Now the next news is regarding an award. Now what really happened is that a renowned art curator and cultural organization, Radha Binod Sharma, a proud son of Tripura, he has been honored with the prestigious London Award of Excellence 2025 for his outstanding contribution to the promotion and preservation of Indian art. Now, the award was conferred by the United Nations Global Peace Council, that is in short UNGPC, at a historic ceremony held at the House of Lords, London, 5th September. So the venue is London, and it is conferred by UNGPC. Now, who presented this honor to Radha Binod Sharma? The honor was presented by Lord Rami Ragner, Dr. Krishna Pujara, and Dr. Barkha Sharma in recognition of his decade-long efforts in nurturing Indian contemporary, traditional, indigenous, and endangered art forms. So these are the few important things that we need to remember from this news. Let's move on to the next news. This news is important because this news is celebrated every year. In this year, we can see that this 2-day water festival has begun. As you can see in the picture, Nirmahal Jal Utsav. And it is in this year, it is from 12th September to 14th September. Now, Higher Education and Panchayat Department Minister Minister Kishore Burman on Friday, he inaugurated the Nirmal Water Festival, the two-day event organized by Information and Cultural Affairs Department of Tripura. And and as you all know, it is being held at the iconic Nirmahal Palace, a unique blend of royal architecture and natural beauty, located at the serene Rudra Sagar Lake in the state at Melaghar. Now, I have mentioned the venue, about the venue here. You can read out all the things. So these are the few important current affairs for last week. Some 4 or 5 important news that we need to keep in mind. Now let's go to the GK portion of this week. Now in the last week I covered the Gomoti Wildlife Sanctuary. In this week I'm going to cover the Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary. Now it is the second largest sanctuary in the state, with covering the area of around 163.08 kilometers square, which is roughly 62.97 square miles. It is mainly located at Jaichandpur, Bilunia subdivision under South Tripura district, which is 100 kilometer away from Agartala. And then its northern side, its northern is included at Shonamura subdivision. This sanctuary has a number of permanent water bodies and grassland. Now, Indian goat or bison, locally known as Gaba, is the main attraction of this sanctuary. Besides the bison, there are varieties of birds, then deer, hillock gibbon, golden langur, cape langur, pheasant, and many other animals and reptiles also there. And most importantly, there is a butterfly park also, and that is also an attraction of this sanctuary. So these are some few important points about the Trishna Wildlife Sanctuary. In next week I will cover the Shipai Jala Wildlife Sanctuary. So keep watching our videos in the upcoming weeks, and again we will meet in the next week. Thanks for watching. Peace out.